Hi, I'm host Eric, host of Talking to Famous People, and we're playing Making Stuff, which is my favorite game.
Is.
Uh, I put up some this stuff called Add Apart, and host Tim just made some shit to put over Add Apart, and then I'm gonna listen to that in a little bit, and then maybe I'll add a part, or maybe I'll add vocals or something. I don't know. Let's see what Unify says. Just talk until something comes out. That's what I'm attempting to do. In fact, I am having something come out right away. It's like I started talking, and immediately what came out was stuff. You know, a lot of times when I start talking, what immediately comes out is just imitation stuff. That's called precursor talk. Sometimes I have imitation stuff that's tangential talk, like this right here. And other times I'm actually talking about real stuff, like the topic of the importance of making stuff, so that you'll have real stuff to talk about. Yes, making stuff. It is my position that most people, to the extent that they're sad or whatever, that the prescription is make something. And the reason could be if you're sad, then you need to make something that says, I'm sad, and that'll make you feel better. Or make something that says, I'm mad because I'm sad. So fuck you. That'll usually make you feel better. That makes me feel better a lot. You know, being mad at other people who made me mad is a good way to be mad. But that's not the point. Most people who are sad or whatever, depressed or anxious or stressed or any of those things, they don't probably need more anger, although maybe some of them do, I don't know. But I think they need instead to do work that stays and that begins to build part of who you are. Most work we do doesn't stay or mean anything to you. If you go to your job at the restaurant, Unify, and you're completely done with work at that day, you don't have anything to show for it except for money. You didn't, nothing you did was you. It's all somebody else. And even if you write a poem or something, if you have it, and I think to me the important thing is you have to have it somewhere where you don't have to think about it and it'll stay there, like a blog or whatever, someplace online that you keep shit for public consumption. You know, it's terrible. At least it's something that's you. It's not somebody else. And so my take on the making shit stuff is that we as a culture are hard on makers for one thing. We are hard on ourselves when it comes to understanding how we should think about making things, and that if we made more stuff and were nicer about it and friendlier and understood that it was necessary and important part of actualizing and knowing who you are and all that kind of shit, then that would be good. So um, I'm really happy that Tim made something, and also the other thing is there's the SE thing. Like even if you're not making something, sometimes if you're sad or whatever, just doing anything will help, and making something qualifies as doing something. So okay, Tim, I want to hear what you put on top of it. Did you record it as a separate track? And I'll mix it in on top of what's there, or did you record it? Did you mix them together?
No, it's right on top of the drums alone. So it's my guitar
No,
with your drum track.
it's right on top of the
Okay,
drums.
right, yeah.
Drums
So it's
alone.
one. You
So it's my
recorded it as a
guitar
single stereo file,
with your
like
drum track.
just a normal
Yeah,
audio file.
Is that
Okay,
what you wanted?
let me just get it
I
then.
think so.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Let's listen to it.
Um,
yeah.
I think
I
I
think so.
titled it to say that the end is the best part,
Um,
and it is.
I think I
Okay.
titled it,
Sense
but
at the end.
titled
It
it to
sounded
say
good.
that the end is the
If I don't
best
say
part,
so myself.
and it is. Started making sense at
I'm
the
You
end.
looking.
still here?
Started sounding good.
Yeah, next year I think.
If I don't say so myself.
So Nick,
Is Nick still
He
here?
was saying something about having stolen your cheese, I believe.
So
Oh, there's
Nick,
there's casuals as well. Casuals done with something as well. I see casuals. What's yours called?
don't touch my.
Should be in there. Tim does this or something.
It should be in there. Tim does this or
It's
something.
called Untitled.
Oh, thanks. That's
_3.
Let me look.
that is such a good title. That really
Oh,
helps
it's
me
called
find
Untitled.
things.
_3
You're welcome.
_
Did you put it in host Eric? Which folder did you put it in?
.aif.
Host Eric,
You're welcome.
scroll to the bottom
Okay.
and last folder, something like music stuff.
Host Eric, scroll to the bottom
See,
and
I only
folder,
see
something like music stuff.
I only see something. The last thing modified was 32 minutes ago, and it's called
It's in the Dropbox.
Fair Fist 1.
Let me go back in there. Excuse me. Oh, Cadline TP.
Let me go back in there. Excuse me.
So you TwFP team.
Oh, Casual TPs is in here twice.
Host Eric.
So you okay? TWFP team folder.
There's no folder
on
at the
host
bottom.
Eric.
I just told you that. All
All
the way at the bottom
the way at the
is
bottom.
Farfist
On
1.
this folder that's titled recorded.
I don't even see Farfist 1. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I see Farfist 1. It's at the top.
I don't even see
So go to the-
Farfist 1. I don't know what you're
top of
talking
the screen,
about.
yes.
Oh,
You click on
I see
record.
Farfist 1. It's at the top.
Oh,
So
that.
go to the
Oh, it's
top
in
of your
there.
screen, I guess, and click on record.
Oh, see that? I didn't know it was in that folder.
I told you it was. God.
It's at the bottom.
It's an AIF file. What's an AIF file?
I told you.
Can you save it as a wave?
God. Damn it, Eric.
Fucking Macintosh. Apple needs to be taken out in a field and maimed.
I tried, man. First it was this dot.
I have a left hook action. No, this is not my desktop. This is not a desktop.
Man, oh, right hook, left hook action. No, this is not my desktop. This is not a
I'm
desktop.
pretty sure I have some
So-
AIF file.
sorry.
If not, I can convert it. I have to fight with my debaters all the time because they come in with their Macs. I'm just like, why? Why in the world would anybody say, I know, let's get the worst product that costs more?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't buy this. I'm borrowing it.
I'm not blaming
I
you,
don't know,
Tim. I'm not blaming you for Apple.
I don't know. I didn't buy this.
I'm going to let you slide on
Borrowing
the
it.
Apple Corporation.
All right.
Oh, man. You still recording that video?
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it.
You still recording that video?
That's a good bummer right there.